I didn't get like that's all treatment, not just my treatment. Like
Ari from 90 Day Fiance just admitted to something super shocking, and what she said could really change things between her and Biniyam for good, and you'll never believe what Ari just said. The second part of the tell-all just dropped, and we learned some pretty huge things, especially about Ari and Binny's relationship. I mean, we all know that their relationship has never exactly been the healthiest, but Ari just did something that probably made it even worse. She confessed that she pulled a Binny, in her quotes, and did something to him that he did to her before, which was blocking his number so that he couldn't reach her. And this apparently happened when Ari decided to leave the country for a while because she was feeling overwhelmed in the relationship and wanted some more space. And so when the opportunity came, she decided to travel abroad and spend some time away from Binny. So she went to Ethiopia and took her and Binny's son Avi with her. And Ari actually went to Ethiopia to help raise money and deliver food and supplies to displaced camps, and that's obviously an amazing thing to do. But what is not so amazing, though, is how she handled this whole situation with Binny. She told him that she was going to Ethiopia, but she said that she would be only gone for, about a week, but that's not what ended up happening. She actually stayed in Ethiopia for 3 months, which was the maximum amount of time that she could have stayed. And I mean, she literally took their child and went away for months, and despite telling Binny that she would only be gone for a week. And as if that wasn't bad enough, she then blocked his number so he couldn't reach her, which is just so bad. And Ari actually said that she didn't block Benny's number so that he couldn't reach her, but more so that she couldn't reach him, because apparently she was really nervous that she would have to go through the same traumatic experience of not being able to get in touch with him as she had before, and that he would do what he did before, turn off his phone and not communicate with her, when she would try to call him. So instead, she decided to keep herself from being able to call him in the first place by blocking his number. And this is honestly just insane to me. I mean, that's her husband. Why does she think blocking his number is an okay thing to do? And what if something happened and he couldn't reach her? It just doesn't make any sense to me, especially because of the way she described it. She said that she, in quotes, pulled a Binny, and that just makes the whole situation even worse, because first of all, it makes it sound like she was out of revenge. He blocked her number, so now she blocked him. It's just such a petty thing to do. But the other issue I have with this is that she's right. Binny's done this before, and when he did it, Ari was furious. She was so upset at him for this, but then she goes and does the same thing. So how does that make any sense? It really makes it look like she blocked his number so he couldn't block her number first. And the thing is that when people started questioning her during the tell-all after she admitted to all this, she kind of, was casual about it. She said that it didn't really impact their relationship at all because she didn't think Binny even noticed it. But Binny did actually seem super upset about it. He said that it was really hard for him to be away from Avi for so long, and that, he did notice something was off, and when he tried calling Ari, it didn't work, and he didn't think that she blocked him. He thought that, there was probably another problem, but he did try calling her, and he noticed. And Ari actually later admitted that she handled some of the situation wrong, and she said that she knew blocking Binny's number wasn't healthy, even though it did kind of work, but she also said that Binny, always gave her the benefit of the doubt, but she didn't give him that. And she said, that she needed to learn how to do that and to trust Binny more. And Ari also claimed that they've been working on this, and they have been trying to get better at communicating ever since she came back from Ethiopia. And she said that now she actually listens to Binny, and that he's, teaching her a lot about commitment. And even though they've been together for a while now and even have a kid together, Ari still struggles with the commitment part of their relationship, and she's just still not at all comfortable with that. And she said that, Binny has been teaching her what commitment is and what being together should look like, and she seems to be enjoying this process even though she still has her doubts. And apparently there's still a part of her that wants to run away screaming, and she just finds it really scary to be in a committed relationship. I mean, she loves Binny, which is what sometimes makes her act all crazy, because she just doesn't know how to be in a relationship like this. And actually her commitment issues are part of the reason Ari stayed in in Ethiopia for so long, because she said that she thought that a break from each other would be good for them because she's overwhelming and he's annoying and she just needed to get away for a while. And I get that she wanted some time apart, but this was, not the way to do it. And she kept Avi away from Binny for 3 months without warning Binny that this might actually happen. And also, calling Binny annoying in front of everyone was pretty weird too. Like, why does she keep saying these things? And it's pretty clear that these two have a lot of issues that they need to work on. Honestly, after hearing about all this, I'm pretty sure that they're even still together. But then again, we know, the reason why they're still together, and it isn't exactly because they just love each other so much. During the tell-all, Binny basically admitted that he didn't think he and Ari would still be together if they didn't have Avi, and everyone was pretty shocked when he said that. And I mean, this basically implies that he is only with Ari because they have a kid together, not because he actually wants to be with her. And Ari defended him when everyone started asking him about this, and she said that she thought that, what he really meant was that there was a chance they wouldn't be together without Avi in the picture, but that's still pretty telling. And Ari and Binny's relationship is clearly far from ideal. There's also this whole thing about them, living in Vegas. They moved there and it's created another problem in their relationship. Binny loves it in Vegas. It's bright and flashy and noisy, and there's a lot of parties. And there's also apparently an Ethiopian community, so Binny just feels right at home there, but Ari doesn't feel the same way at all. She actually really doesn't like it in Vegas. She didn't even want to move there in the first place, so she wanted Binny to go on his own, which again is just so weird. And I mean, Binny clearly doesn't want to spend a lot of time away from Avi, but Ari just keeps suggesting all these things that would keep them apart. And I think it's even possible this is another reason why she stayed so long in Ethiopia, because she just doesn't like Vegas at all, and she wanted a change of scenery. And it really seems like the two have not had it easy, and they really need to work on their communication and their relationship overall, honestly. But what do you guys think? Did you watch the tell-all, and what did you think about Ari blocking Binny's number? And are you surprised that these two are still together? Guys, let me know in the comments below. And to answer that last question that I asked you guys, if I'm going to answer it myself, the answer is yes. I think it's a situation where it is unfortunate for Avi and whatnot, but they shouldn't be together. And I think that the way that they're leaning with everything going on with Vegas and everything, they're probably moving in the direction of it's over, it's done, and sooner rather than later, I think they will probably cordially just go their separate ways. No hard feelings, but they don't communicate well. They don't have any similar interests. They're very different, and just go their separate ways. So we shall see, but my gut is telling me that they are going to be done pretty soon. But that is just my thought, my gut. You guys put in the comments below what you guys are thinking. Well, thank you all for watching this video. Hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.